Yeah, well, I just want you to get me a solicitor. Look, things are pretty hot for me at the moment. I'd rather take my chances at Woodridge than here. Well, I would have, mate, but they won't let me call Mum.
You know better than that, Burke. I warned you.
Only answering his questions, miss. Just being polite.
Well, you've had your call. Now back to work. Come on.
Yes, ma'am. Said all I wanted to say to him anyway.
You just don't want me to be with Auntie Joan.
Shane, that's enough. Now get going.
You should have got Auntie Joan to tell him. He always does what she says.
Well, Auntie Joan isn't in charge of him. I am.
On for a cuppa. Ladies?
No, thanks, Bob. I really should be going. Got a big day tomorrow.
Oh, are you sure, Joan? Won't take a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure. And thanks for a lovely day, both of you.
Get Auntie Joan's things, will you, Tracy? I'll get the car out.
All I see is a drunk. She's bashed out of her brain. That's right, Jan, isn't it? You're Molly the monk.
Jeez, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to sober her up somehow. Let's don't go.
All right, you put the jug on for some coffee, Emil. Let's get her up and try and walk around a bit.
Lex, what are we going to do?
Or to just dump her out in the corridor and let the screws find her.
No, then she will be in much trouble.
That's her problem, Emil.
What do we do?
But if we're found in here with her, we'll all be in much trouble.
Come on, you've got to straighten out.
Come on, get her over to the sink. Oh, what's that coffee ready in? The screws are we going to do?
Any bloody coffee?
Watch it. Hey, come on, you dumb bitch. Oh, hey, watch out. Splashed on her, not me. Sorry. Good. Make some more and
Get it
strong.
anyway.
What do you reckon? You said you saw Lou with her before lunch?
Yeah, well, where did she get it?
Who knows? Oh, watch out. You're going to drown her. Get her over to the bed.
Come on, Jen.
God, you stupid twit. Wake up.
Are you all right?
No, I need a drink.
Oh, come on, you selfish bitch. Get with it.
Oh, careful,
Lex. Wakey.
Don't hurt her.
Come on. Wakey. Wakey.
So that's what happened.
We knew Murphy had been set up. We didn't know how. Nobody talked about it. Matt knew the freak was involved because of the way she covered up for Frank. You're a clever little villain, aren't you?
Not very proud of it.
Well, look, I know it's lousy to have to make decisions like that. But that's why you're top dog. Because when it comes right down to it, you can make them. Anyway, you got rid of Murphy. And everyone in the prison owes you for that. Especially me.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean it. He was giving us a hard time, and I told you I'd fix him. I didn't. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, let's forget about him. Our problem now is Burke.
Yeah, I'd like to get rid of that bastard for keeps.
Could do something. I promised Jude he'd pay for what he did to Pixie.
Well, we'll work it out together, right?
Right.
It just goes to show what a rotten judge of character I am.
How do you mean?
Remember the first time I met you?
At the dump master. Oh, romantic stuff.
Yeah, I thought you were a smart-mouthed bitch. I couldn't work out how you ever got to be top dog.
No, I wasn't giving you any prizes either.
When you play your cards right, I might just change my opinion of you.
Oh, don't do me any favours, will you?
Look, you're painting it the wrong colour.
It'll look better when it's dry.
No, it should be dark green with eggy colour bits on it, so they can't see to drop the bombs on it.
Nobody's going to drop bombs on it, Ettie.
Said that about Pearl Harbor. Look what happened. Boom! Jesus, where the bullets come out, eh?
Have you seen Myra?
No, what's happening?
It's the new girl, Jan. She's drunk.
Drunk? No, I mean, how could she?
I don't know, but I can't talk now. I've got to find Myra.
Well, I'll help you.
Oh, thanks.
Hang on. What? I haven't seen Geoff the last half hour either.
You don't reckon they could be, you know?
Nah.
Nah. Where, you reckon? Oh, good.
Where are you off to, Warren?
Nowhere, Miss Radcliffe.
Macrae's still not here. Where is he?
He came back, but he had to go to the loo again. His tummy was a bit upset, that was all.
I see. For his sake, I hope you're telling the truth. I wouldn't want to find him in any of the cells.
Mrs. Radcliffe, would you mind if I got a book from my cell?
All right, come on.
Okay, that'll do. Let's get you cleaned up.
You should be a nurse. You're good with sick person.
Well, I've had plenty of practice, you meal.
I can't find her anywhere. I think she's gone off somewhere with Geoff.
Oh, bloody great.
I'll keep looking
Any
anyway.
sign of the screws?
Yeah, Radcliffe was just in the rec room, but Matt conned her into taking her up to isolation. You better hurry.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, no, you don't. No, there you go, baby. All yours. Come on, you meal. Help me get her into bed.
Look, all I'm saying is I think we should keep it to ourselves for the time being, that's all.
Oh.
Well, if someone finds out, it could weaken our positions.
Our positions?
All right. My position, then. You've only got Matt and Burke to worry about. Look, if some of these women find out, I could be a lot more vulnerable than I'd like.
You're embarrassed.
Don't be stupid.
You're worrying about what they're going to think, aren't you?
I am not. But what if a screw finds out? There's no way they'd let us anywhere near each other again.
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't bear that.
I'm late in my rounds already.
I'll only be a sec. What are you doing? It's the last place I expected to find you. Oh, screw it. Oh, I'm sorry. Get out. How did you get in?
Delaney, hurry it up.
Get coming. Get out, man.
Yeah, right. Don't say anything about this to anybody.
Nothing to do with me.
Delaney!
Yep. Sorry.
Where is it?
What?
The book you wanted.
Oh, I couldn't find it. That's why it's so long. Then I remembered I lent it to Marlene. Sorry.
Oh, all right, come on, move.
Give us a game.
Rack off, you stupid old cow.
Don't you call me stupid. I know a lot more than you do. I bet you don't know why the weather's gone all funny, do you? Do you, eh?
Oh, go away,
It's the bloody
Granny.
bombs that are shaking all the earth about. That's what it is. Look, here's the earth and here's the moon.
Give me those.
I'm trying to explain something.
Hey, Ettie, come and give us a hand, will you?
And we've stuffed up our orbit, and the moon's not shadowing us anymore. And that's why the weather's gone all funny. Didn't know that, did you? Did you?
Jeez, I don't know where Myra is. I've looked all over the place. Well, she can't be too far away. I've looked everywhere. You tried to... Hey, watch it, Ettie.
Sorry, love. Don't know my own strength.
Hi, Mal.
Oh, yeah. Still no sign of them.
Nah, better be back soon. Radcliffe said she'd only be 5 minutes.
There you are.
Hi, Eddie. How's the drunk?
Oh, it's just the same. Hey, listen. Wouldn't it be great if Myra and Geoff, you know, got together?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't give it much chance of working out.
Why not?
Well, how could it? Locked up in a place like this all the time? Having to keep it secret from everybody? Nah. Ask me, they're mad to even try it. Well, if that's what they're doing, I mean, we're only guessing. Probably just coincidence they're both not here, eh?
Yeah, but what's the difference? I mean, if you're in love with someone, it's the same in here as on the outside. Only difference is keeping it secret just makes it more romantic.
Maybe for some people. Not for me, though.
Oh, no. Me either. I mean, you know me, I never take anything seriously.
Myra,
Babbitt's looking for you.
Oh, thanks.
Excuse me.
What's up?
Oh, it's Jan. She got some booze from somewhere. Emil and Lexie were now trying to bring her around.
Can't turn your back for 5 minutes, can you?
Just lie still, will you?
Don't leave me alone.
Don't tempt me, lady.
Oh, God.
Oh, where'd you get it?
What?
The booze. Where did you get it?
She had a bottle hidden. We got rid of it.
What's it got to do with you, Annie?
Where did you get it?
Stop it! It was Kelly. Luke Kelly.
What was it?
I don't know. It was a meth. Some kind of salts.
That's what Ettie was on about. How come no one noticed?
What?
Her! How come nobody picked it?
She covered it. I mean, drugs are good at that.
I am not a drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted a drink, and that's all I could get in this bloody lousy place.
How'd you pay for it?
Look, I do not have to answer you. I'm a lawyer. Do you know that? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Get out of my look! Get out of there! Get off!
$90. Not exactly broke, are you?
That's mine now. Give it to me.
I'm going to hang on to this. If she wants money, she comes to me for it. I'll handle it.
That's my
Just make sure
money.
the screws don't get onto it.
Oh, how the hell are we supposed to do that? One look at a moment and carry on, I know for sure.
You gotta do
You hurt her.
Of course, I bloody hurt her. It's better than killing herself, isn't it?
I won't sleep a wink. Not a wink, I know it.
Oh, go away.
It's knowing I won't have my salts in the morning. Every morning, a rounded teaspoon in a glass of water. Flushes out the poison, see? That's why I'm so healthy.
I'll bloody change that in a minute if you don't shove off and let me have a bit of peace.
It's all right for you. Be a different story if it was your liver salts that got stolen.
I just heard that someone found your liver salts in the rec room, Ettie.
Oh, how'd they get there? Hope you haven't taken the top off and let the damp in, that's all I can say.
What do you want? Just letting you know you won't be selling any more booze to Grant.
Don't know what you're talking about.
She can't pay for it. I've got all her money.
Why don't you mind your own bloody business for once? What's it got to do with you anyway?
Everything. You could kill her.
I won't give her enough to kill her. I'll keep it down to just enough to blow her brains out and turn her into a zombie, just like your friend Pixie.
If anyone causes trouble here, Kelly, I'll get rid of them, whatever the cost. Got it?
What the hell are you doing? Get out of the way, I'm trying to watch that.
Not till I find my salts.
You brainless old bitch, how would you stupid saucy bear?
They're in this room. What's her name said?
Stupid Betty.
We must stop doing something else, too.
Well, finish painting the robot. On some stripes. That's it, isn't it?
No need to be in such a hurry, Sam. Thought you might have changed your mind. Now that you've had a bit of time to think about it.
Think about what?
This escape plan of yours.
I've told you before, Geoff. I've got to do it.
If you only have to sweat it out for a few months, then you're out anyway. All the time in the world to see you, mate. You try a break, you're going to wind up back in here for a hell of a lot longer.
Okay, and I'll think about that when it happens. Not set to go, right?
After it's had another coat of paint and I've finished the wiring.
What? It doesn't need another coat of paint.
Yes, it does. Whatever happens, this robot's going to end up with those deaf kids, and as far as I'm concerned, it gets finished properly.
So when will it be ready?
I'll let you know.
You'd better help Lexie and Emil keep an eye on Jan. Any hint of grog, I want to know straight away.
Listen, I'm getting a bit fed up over this liver salts business. Why the hell do you have to set her off again?
You don't like the way I run things here? That's your bad luck, isn't it?
My bad luck's been stuck in this jail.
All right, lock up time. Let's move.
What's the matter with you two? You haven't had a fight already?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you missed all the fun. Should have said Myra knocked Jan out.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, I just thought Geoff and Myra were really hitting it off, but should have seen them in the rec room just now. They could at least try and get on with each other.
They're waiting for you and Matt to set an example.
Yeah, well, I'll have a bloody long wait. I've got better things to do.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I have.
Oh, come on. Who was the one getting all gooey about the kiss? You've been mooning around him all day.
Yeah, well, I'm not anymore, so just shut up about it, eh?
Fine. It's not my fault if you can't get him.
Who said I couldn't get him? I could if I wanted to, without being pushy like some people, wearing stupid clothes just to get noticed.
Hey, hang on a minute. I don't wear them to be noticed. I wear them because I like them.
Night, ladies.
Night. Night. I'm sorry for what I said. Hello? I'm sorry.
If you say so.
Get away. Oh, no. Don't let him get me. Somebody get him away. Wait, kill him!
What's going on? Grant? Grant, are you all right?
She had bad dream. Wake up, please.
Grant?
Yes, I had a bad dream.
See, nothing wrong. Bad dream.
Get back to bed.
Desmond, Greenway, Greenway, sorry. Grant and Parslow, laundry. Burke, Macrae and Delaney, workshop. All right, folks, off to your work areas.
Good luck, your meal.
Thank you very much. I am so nervous. I think I'll go hide under the bed.
Oh, go on. You'll be home for lunch, I reckon.
Yes. It will be good to start a new life. But I miss you all. I may never see you again.
Come on, you're going to make a lot of new friends on the outside.
Yeah, of course you will. Not like here, Myra.
God, I hope not for your sake.
You give Judy a message for me, please? Of course. You tell her thank you for what she do. I owe her so much. I will never forget.
You just be happy. That's all Judy'd want.
Yep. Yeah, like they say, have a good life.
Thank you, Sam. You too, all of you.
Yeah.
You have a good life.
Good life. Send us a card, huh?
Goodbye.
Hey, Mister, I remember what it was. I want to see the governor.
Oh, what about?
You don't expect me to remember everything at once, do you?
All right, I'll see if I can arrange it, but you go off to work now, eh?
Okay.
Here, where are you going?
Truth, where do you think? To the kitchen, like you said.
The kitchen's not that way, and neither's the laundry where you're rostered. This way.
Listen, young fella, I spent more years in this jail than you've been alive. Imagine telling me I don't know my way around Warrigal.
Ettie, this isn't Warrigal, Oh, never mind. Come on, we'll go and find out if the governor will see you.
Oh.
Hey, no, come this way.
Eh? Oh.
I want more of that stuff.
Where's the money?
Well, I'm arranging for more. You'll just have to give me credit until then.
Drop dead. See me again when you got money.
Well, I'm the last person to whinge. Anyone who knows me will tell you that. But I always have to speak my mind. I always have. God knows I've been in some terrible holes in my time, but never nothing like this.
What specifically is the problem, Parslow?
Not that I haven't been in some nice places too. I remember one just after the war. Had my own bathtub, hot water and all. And a mirror with lights all round it.
Yes, well, I don't think we can quite run to that.
Oh, it's not your fault, dear. You probably don't want to be here any more than I do. But a person has to stand up for her rights, doesn't she?
Well, I can't do much until you tell me what the problem is.
That's right, dear.
Well, what is it? What is it you want to complain about?
Yes.
Come on, Ettie. They're waiting for you in the laundry.
One place they used to give me a cup of tea in bed every morning.
Ettie, that's the cupboard.
Oh. Me liver salts. They took my liver salts. And her yelling at me all the time and people coming in and out like Central Railway Station. At my age, I've got a right to a bit of peace and quiet.
Kelly, you want to be moved to another cell, is that what you're saying?
Yes, and she keeps staring at me in the dark. She's trying to scare me. Take more than the likes of her to scare Ettie Parslow, though.
Very well, I'll look into it.
You think because you're old you can't defend yourself? Oh, I can show her a trick or two.
Ettie, I'll see what I can do. Now back to work.
Oh, can I have my mirror back with the lights all around it?
Come on, love.
Please. Look, it'll only be for a couple of days. I'll pay you double if you like.
No deal, lady. It's strictly cash before goodies. Pity Myra's got all your cash, isn't it?
Do you really reckon the Neil's going to get off?
Well, if the judge has any sense, she will. I just hope her bloody solicitor tells them what sort of a miserable life she's already had.
Well, if Aunt ever really loves her like he says, then surely he'll tell them, won't he?
Oh, I think he'll do the right thing.
You told me I was working in the kitchen.
Well, you stop arguing with me and just get to work.
All right. But don't take it out on me if you can't make up your mind. What do you want me to do, Myra?
Help Marlene at the folding table, love, until more washing comes in.
Not those. They're already folded.
What's the matter, dear?
Would you do that?
I want my money.
Like I said at breakfast, you'll get it when I can trust you.
You've got no right.
I've got every bloody right. Your meal and those girls could have been put on a charge because of you. Don't you realise that stuff is deadly?
Oh, I don't care. It's my money and I'll spend it how I like. Now just give it back.
Tell you what, we're going to have some pretty funny-looking chairs by the time we get this lot together.
Well, that's what they wanted, that's what they're going to get. As long as I don't have to sit on them.
What are you doing, Frank?
Making a chair for a midget by the looks of it.
You want to take over?
Just asking, Frank.
Oh, don't do that, sir. Give us a hand to get rid of these chairs, will you? I won't be able to move in a minute.
Have you got a moment, Mrs. Reynolds?
Is it about the union meeting?
Yes.
Sit down. Bad news?
Afraid so. None of the officers want to continue guarding prisoners in the grounds.
I was expecting that. But don't they realise those shots were only meant for the men?
I explained that.
Would it make any difference if I told you that the men won't be going outside again?
And problem number 2. If they have to take anyone outside, one of the officers wants the stuff to be armed.
Where have I heard that cry before? Did the others agree?
They're scared, Mrs. Reynolds. It was no picnic out there.
Oh, yes, I know, but... All right. Get me Mr. Colby's office, please.
Look, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but, well, like I said, they are frightened.
Mr. Colby? Sorry to bother you, but we've got trouble.
Oh, just the lady I wanted to see.
I need to get some more stuff inside.
I didn't hear that.
And you better listen a bit harder. I'm not asking. I'm telling.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
I'm ahead and I'm going to stay ahead. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You don't need to bring more drugs in, Kelly. I've still got the last lot I took from Burke's cell.
You said you never found them.
Did I?
You bloody well better hand them over if you know what's good for you.
How do you want the stuff that badly? You can have it. It'll probably cost you, though. Like an extra 12 months.
What are you talking about?
You want it, you can have it. It'll probably be when you least expect it. Like when we're about to do a cell search.
Listen, Ferguson...
No, you listen, Kelly. Now, I worked with you lot to get rid of Murphy because it suited me. Right? Now we're back to square one.
Like hell. What if I talk?
You talk, you'll implicate every woman on this block. How long do you think you'll last after that?
These security problems would never have arisen in the first place if it weren't for the male prisoners. I was against bringing them here at all. But I ultimately agreed on the proviso that it was a temporary move.
That's correct. And they will be moved as soon as we find a suitable place for them.
And when will that be?
Well, as soon as possible, obviously. But there are difficulties. I don't have to tell you about overcrowding problems.
But surely you realise that if we arm the officers now because of a short-term security threat, when the men are gone and the threat no longer exists, we'll still have armed officers. The precedent will have been set and there'll be no going back on it. Well, surely the preferable solution is to get the men out of here.
We're not in a position to do that. Now, this looks like escalating into a major industrial dispute, and we don't want it to escalate any more than it has already. The union has evidently made up its mind, yes?
They have, yes. There was some initial disagreement, but now all the officers seem to think it's necessary.
So we'll have to give them what they want eventually. And the longer we resist, the more attention this is likely to attract. I'm sure none of us want that.
It's asking for trouble. All you're doing is creating an incentive for the more dangerous prisoners to gang up and overpower an officer to get the firearm. And once they do, there's no knowing what it'll lead to.
Then it's up to you to advise your officers of their responsibility and make sure that they take the appropriate care. The Minister wishes to avoid the possibility of another strike and has therefore acceded to the union's demands. In future, all officers will carry firearms whilst on the prison grounds.
There.
I win.
What do you mean you won? I sunk the black ball.
You also sunk the cue ball, Ettie. That means I win.
Don't you try and confuse me with your funny rules. I've been playing this game since before you was born. I sunk the black ball. That means I win.
You win. Fine, okay, you win.
Want another game?
Ah, you'd be joking.
I'll give you a game, Ettie. I reckon I know the rules. I'll get the try.
I'm getting a new roommate.
Oh, yes? Who?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. But it can't be any worse than one I've got already.
Can't be too soon for me. Had enough yapping and whinging to last me a lifetime.
I'd whinge too, Ettie, if I was stuck in a cell with Kelly.
Me too.
Hey, Myra. Get us a bit of good publicity for Joan. Isn't that excellent?
Paint sweat.
This was your idea, I understand.
Well, yeah, but Matt and Geoff did most of the work.
Oh, good, excellent. And, when do you think it'll be ready?
Well,
Yeah, there's still quite a bit to do, really. I wouldn't like to guess.
it's ready about now, really. All I have to do is finish this coat of paint and it should be dry by the morning. Someone could come and pick it up then if you like.
Good. Have someone pick it up as soon as it's ready, will you? And make sure the press gets some good photographs.
I can get you as much as you need.
Is that right?
Yeah. Lot better stuff than that poison Luke Kelly sold you, too.
Yes, well, I might be interested. When would you want to be paid?
Now? Up front?
Well, I can't do that. They took my money. But I am arranging for more. It's just going to take a little time.
I needn't worry too much about the money, love. Horny-looking tart like you. Reckon we can work something out?
I'll never be that desperate. Just get out of here. Get out.
Give us a yell whenever you're ready. Only thing is, the longer you keep me waiting, the harder you're gonna have to work for it. Know what I mean?
I'm glad you could meet me. I wasn't sure you'd be able to get away at such short notice.
No, it's all right. As it happens, I didn't have any plans for lunch.
The thing is, after you left last night, Marnie was feeling bad about what she said. She didn't mean anything by it. She just wasn't thinking.
She was upset. It's not surprising the way Shane was going on.
Anyway, we'd just like you to know we're sorry.
It's all right. Take more than that to get through this thick skin.
You see, you have to understand that while Marnie had a number of miscarriages before Tracy, then we had a son who was stillborn. So Shane's very precious to us.
Well, as a substitute for the child you lost?
Of course not. You can never replace one child with another. Shane's a person in his own right. And despite the difficulties we're having, Marnie and I both love him very much. It's just that having lost a child before, we're terrified of losing Shane in a different way. Can you understand?
Yes. More than you can imagine. You see, I wanted Shane with me, well, more than I've ever wanted anything. But I also realise that he has to be part of a real family. And I shall do all I can to help him understand that.
Thanks.
Mind you, if things change and I feel it isn't in Shane's best interest to stay with you, I'll fight every way I can to get him away. I feel you should know that.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty. We'd still like you to be a part of our family, as long as you want to be. Be good for Shane, and we like having you around too. So, anytime you'd like to drop over, don't wait to be asked.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks. Hello? Is Sally there, please? It's Samantha, her sister. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's up?
She wasn't there.
Oh, never mind. Perhaps you can try again later.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I'll ask you to miss your lunch.
Thanks.
Well, that's it. Everything satisfactory, I hope.
Yes, I'd say so. Look, what are you doing for lunch?
Oh, I thought I'd give it a miss today. Got a lot of work to do. Probably get a sandwich later.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Let's do it over lunch, eh?
I thought we discussed everything we had to.
Not at all. I left the most important part to last. I think you'll be interested in what I've got to say. Shall we?
Yes, all right. I'll get my bag.
You got quiet, Sam. What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about something, that's all.
Did you talk to your sister?
No. She wasn't there.
Look, the worst will be over in a few days.
Mind your business. What gives you the right to stand
I
over
have got
me?
every bloody right, especially when you could cause problems for all of us. Why don't you give her her dough back? That's if you haven't already spent it. Shut up, Kelly. Get away with taking her dough. What's to stop you taking everybody else's? If I was you lot, I'd be counting me money real careful.
Look who's talking, you and your bloody protection rackets. Myra hadn't stomped on you. None of us would have anything left to count.
And you can count on getting your head punched in. Great bunch of bloody heroes you got on your side.
All I'm scared of, Kelly, is you're going to bite me and I'm going to get rabies.
All right, settle it down in here. Thought you might like to know, Emil Bacata's been given a suspended sentence.
Thought she would.
And she sent over a hamper of fruit and some biscuits to say thanks to you all. If the officers don't get to it first, you can have it after tea.
Oh, thanks.
And Ettie, the governor's granted your request. You'll be moved into another dormitory.
With a bath?
No, I'm afraid not.
Didn't think so. Oh, doesn't matter. As long as I'm away from her.
Oh, and I'm real heartbroken too. You stupid old bitch.
You're gonna put up with? I'll be lucky to have a place all of my own.
Oh, not quite. She'll be sharing with Grant.
Oh, never mind. It's nice to have someone to talk to sometimes, isn't it, dear?
I wasn't going to admit not even having looked at it, so I said, yes, sir, I have read the report. Why? Turned out it was all in Russian, so I was caught out well and truly. It took me a while to live that one down.
Yes, I can imagine. Well, actually, I can't.
Pardon?
I've always thought of you as being, let's say, attentive to detail.
Well, that's a good way of describing it. I must remember that the next time I'm accused of being obsessed with irrelevant bureaucratic red tape.
I really didn't mean that.
No. If the cap fits, at least I can wear it gracefully. Yes, I do put all store by rules and regulations. But then in any reasonably sized organization, one must. Otherwise, it would end in chaos. In my experience, there's not really any middle ground.
Oh, surely you have to allow some degree of leeway for personal judgment.
Yes, of course. But one must never admit.
I don't think I quite follow.
Well, it's simple. You never make a decision without at the same time deciding how you're going to justify it if it goes wrong.
I see.
Anyway, I'm very good at making departmental decisions. It's just that when those damn reporters shove mics in my face, I tend to say things without giving them serious thought. Enough of all that. Let's get down to why I brought you here. Are you happy in your present position?
Yes, of course.
How happy?
As happy as I'd want to be, why?
The minister has decided to appoint a female advisor into women's rehabilitation schemes. And he's authorized me to sound you out. It would mean an office of your own secretary, and of course a substantial rise in salary. Would you be interested?
My goodness. Well, I suppose I might be, but I'll have to think about it.
Good.
I feel like I've done a fair day's work. Yep. How about you, Frank? Right, lads. That'll do. Pack it up. What you doing, Burke? Go on. Sorry,
Just go away. Leave me alone or I'll scream.
Yeah? Go on, then. Scream. After you pay me.
think I need your help. I've been managing all my life without any help from the likes of you. I don't intend to start now.
I'm waiting for you to fall over and break your neck. I need a good laugh.
What do you want?
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Why don't you just shut up and go?
What do you want me for?
I'll tell you in a minute.
I'm not ready to go yet. Don't you touch me! I'll tell the governor! Get off! Oh! Bitch!
You keep. Hey, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
I want you to shut up and listen. I'm putting something together, and you're in it.
What?
I figured out a way to get two birds with one stone. The same trick they used on Murphy. Except this time it's going to be better.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about killing the freak. Yeah. Except that's not the best part. I'm going to frame Desmond for it. With them gone, there won't be no one to stop me running this place any way I like.
Check with Frank Burke, don't you? Always seem to get you off your high horse.
Just do it and go away.
Oh, I'll do it all right. Don't you worry. Gotta warm up a bit first, fella, haven't I?
One for our side, eh?
Whenever you go into the grounds, firearms will be issued and signed for at reception. They must be handed in again as soon as you're back inside. Now, you've all had firearms training. You know the procedure. If you have to use your gun, a warning shot first. If that doesn't work, you aim to wound. Now, any questions?
Not at all. It's the first sensible decision the department's made.
Just hope for your sake, Joan, nobody gets killed.
Where she says that he has a drinking, it sounds like he has a bit of a drinking problem because he only started with physical violence when he's been drinking. But this sometimes, all right, well, okay, once would be enough for me.
What I said before, we can still be friends, can't we?
Oh, yeah.
Just because we lost our heads once doesn't mean we'd be silly enough to let it happen again, eh?
No.
Right.
I thought we agreed to stay away from one another while other people are around.
Yeah, I know, but there's something I think you should know.
Huh?
I promised to keep it to myself.
What is it?
Sam. She's going to try and escape inside the robot.
Bloody hell. I thought she was acting strangely.
Talk to her, eh?
Yeah. Thanks.
I thought that he was a very good man to get back to the pain and be there for the children all the time.
Sam, can I have a word with you for a minute?
Quick! Quick! There's an enemy infiltrator!
What are you talking about?
I killed him, but there might be others.
I can't come now, Ettie.
You've got to come now, come on!
Make it quick.
There are a lot of women who make...
Jeez, what hit you?
Nothing. Get out of the way.
Hold on. Won't you help me with this scam I've got cooking up? I'm going to knock off the freak and Desmond.
Don't bother me with it. I've got something of my own on.
Don't you walk away from me, you... What are we carrying here?
Get out!
Grab it! This one's mine. You get yourself another one.
Won't do you much good without this.
You give me...
It's not worth fighting over. I can make another one easy enough. We'll settle a price later.
Fan-bloody-tastic. Who says there's no Santa Claus?
Yeah, but like you said, you got nothing to put in it.
Oh, these things will fire anything if you pack them right. You let me worry about it. All you got to do is get the freak and bring her to Desmond's cell.
Where's he gone?
Who?
He was here on the floor. I hit him.
What's she talking about?
He's not here now, Ettie.
But he was. I must have wounded him. But he can't have gone far.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye out for him, eh? I've got to get back.
It was supposed to be watching him.
Mind your own business, eh?
For violence because they have no money, nowhere to go.
Jenny, do you mind?
Don't know how to keep it.
Thanks.
So if I were you, I would get out while the going's good.
I never thought you were that bloody stupid. This little robot business. Oh, come on, never mind Geoff. Look, escaping is not a game. It is deadly serious. No one even contemplates it unless they've got no other choice. Oh, Sam, come on. You've only got a few months.
I know, but my mother's really sick and no one will tell me what's happening. Well, what are they waiting for? Her to die or something?
There's got to be a way to find out without bloody escaping.
There isn't. I've already asked the governor for a day release and been refused. Oh, there's nothing else I can do, Myra.
It is stupid.
You've got a family. You escaped to help Kay.
You go, Myra.
Okay. If you're going to do it, you're going to damn well do it properly. Now, you tell me exactly what you've got in mind.
Right, you women outside for exercise. Men stay here.
Oh, Miss Ferguson, is it okay if I stay? I've got a really sore foot.
Then you can hop, can't you? Go on, get a move on. Where's Burke?
I wouldn't know.
Miss Ferguson, quick, there's a fight in the cells.
Between whom?
Burke and Kelly. Something about drugs is killing her.
All right, you lot wait at the gates. I'll be back in a minute.
Shut, or I'll blow your face away. Where's Desmond?
Huh?
You were supposed to bring her too.
You didn't tell me that.
Get her now, move.
Kelly, you've pulled some pretty stupid tricks in your time, but this one's going to finish you.
Not me. You're the one that's finished. Got any last words?
Come on, you know what happens to people who kill prison officers? They get life. And other officers give them very special treatment. I wouldn't think it was worthwhile myself.
Scared, eh?
Right, Kelly, you want a deal? You want to run the rackets?
I asked you that once, and you said I was too stupid. So now I'm going to do it my way. And no one's ever going to know it was me. I'm setting up Desmond. Same way you and her did Murphy. So how do you like that, eh?
You haven't got a hope in hell of getting away with it.
I'll take my chances.
What sort of trouble?
I don't know, you'll have to ask Lexie. She just said she was in awful trouble and would I come and get you.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too. When morning comes around, last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too. When morning comes around.